early on. One thing this team's going to need is some leaders, and they've got one right here. Boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Two words here: difference maker. That's what that pick right there is. In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, and this team does have a lot of needs, but this guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute? Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base will be clamoring, and I think that pick comes to the surprise of nobody. You had to figure they'd lean that way if a player from that team became available. Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much a coin flip if you ask me. Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. Boy, you can't go wrong with anybody out of this group. Does this pick fill a big need? I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place. For a tough choice early on. Which direction they go here is going to say, oh, did they get themselves a player here or what? And this is a big piece of the puzzle right here. Maybe a no-brainer, but a great pick regardless. Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into a starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade. Well, not too tough to see into the thought process of that. Definitely some options with this pick. Do you take a skill player here, or get yourself some help up front? We've already had a New York Giant be selected in this draft. Now here's a chance for a teammate to join him. And with time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front, or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way. the age-old question on draft day. What's the excellent selection? Just what his team needs to maybe get him over the hump. Boy, the skills just leap out at you with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club. Just gotten started here, and already these guys, boy, you talk about a friendly turn of the cards. This is a great round for these guys as they get themselves a dynamic player right here. Yeah, not too much analysis needed here. This is what to get at this stage of the draft. Yeah, I think they got the best player there, and they got a guy that fills a big need, so that's an excellent choice. So, with a handful of starters already, yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented addition. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? Tough call here. Do you try and get tougher up front? Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing. Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. These are tough decisions here. Offense or defense? Which side has the more pressing need? Whoever's making the final decision here might have a coordinator in each year. Do you go offense or defense? And now's where you need to make these last picks count. Time to fill any holes you can before it's too late. Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes, boy, you talk about a talented player. This guy's one of the best around.